ended like 7 to 8 minutes late, so that I had just joined this call, and I just want you people. Hi, Sharanya. Yeah, Sharanya is the one who can just switch on the camera first. Yeah, thank you. Okay, team, great. How was the session last week? Is this fine, or shall we continue, or is everyone had your lunch? Feeling
Yes,
sleepy?
sir.
No,
Feeling
no,
sleepy?
no. We had.
No. Okay. Yes, Ankit. Yes. Hi, Ankit.
Hi, sir.
Okay. Hi, Ankit. Okay. So, guys, so thanks for joining the call, and it would be great if you can talk. You can switch on your cameras at least at that point of time. Okay. So I want everybody to just, yeah. Hi, Ankit. Hi, Naimisha. Hi. Good afternoon. Okay. Hi, Shada. Great. Nice to see you people back. So we can start on it. Hi, Jayashree. Okay, great. So let us start today. Have you gone through the videos for the first week? Did everyone gone through the videos? The first week session, like whatever videos which I explained you
Yes, sir.
last week. Have you gone through the videos and the explanation what he has given? So everything have you gone through it, or you haven't? No, right? Okay. So we just start working on tabs and groups and editing data, right? Last week, right? If I'm not wrong. The last week, I just sharing my screen. Just give me a minute.
Let me tell you about this company.
Sorry guys, I just disconnected. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the video. The next subgroup, what we are going to do is how to edit the data in Excel. How to edit it? Okay. Meanwhile, I can just open on Excel and keep it for your reference, so it will be easy for you. Okay. Okay. So you can listen to this.
You'll see different options: how to edit a text, edit a function or a formula, how to undo and redo, and how to go to a particular area. Let's see those one by one. So I have something written on my Excel screen Monday to Sunday. Now, if I want to replace something, let's see. First, I'll go for find. If I want to find something, there are two methods. One is using a shortcut or second is long cut. So I'll use the shortcut using Control F from my keyboard. So once I press Control F, I'll get a dialog box. In this dialog box, I can say I want to find alphabet Y. So in the entire Excel workbook, wherever the alphabet Y comes, it will be showing, it will be displaying. So I can click on Find Next. You see my cursor is navigated from G2. Now it is on G3, G4, G5 and so on, all these places. So if I want to go back, yeah, Find Next. So it will keep on finding, so all the places. Now, if I want to replace this alphabet Y with some other alphabet, so I have to use the option as replace or the shortcut method as Control H. From here, I can just say as replace option, or in case if you don't have the window, so you can use the shortcut as Control H from the keyboard and you'll get this dialog box. I want to find out alphabet Y and I want to replace with alphabet G. So I'll select here G option and type here G and I'll click on replace all. The moment I click on replace all, let me tell you about this amazing overview. Right now we're having one of the biggest views of the year. So where are all the alphabet which contains Y alphabet will be replaced with G. So I'll just click on replace all. So you can see Monday DAY is replaced by DAG. Okay. Similarly, all the Y is alphabet is replaced by G alphabet. So you'll get a message box saying that all done, remove 7 replacements. And you just click on OK and you can click on Close. So this is how you can just replace all the text in this place. Now, if you want to bring it back from G to alphabet Y, how do you do that? Same way, so you can use Control H, that is the shortcut method, but I'll show you another method, that is long cut method. So in the Home tab, you have to go on the right hand side, find and select, and you can select the option as replace. In this replace option, you will get a dialog box. In this dialog box, you have to find what you have to find is, you have to find G alphabet and you have to replace this alphabet with Y. And you have to just click on replace all. So once you click on replace all, you can see this G is replaced with Y and it says you have made 13 replacements. Now these are the 7 days, where are the other ones? So I'll just click on OK, click on close. So if you see on the right hand side, it was written as overwriting data, so it has written as overwriting DINY. So here also the word is replaced with Y. G is replaced with Y. So this is how you can go for find and replace. Next we have
Okay, team, nothing. So this is what the discussion is. So what we have learned from here is, say for example, the replacement, right? Like find and replace. So Control F. Okay. So if you put Control F, you can see that once again it's not responding. Yes, you can see find and replace tabs. Okay. For example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have, for example, dot dot dot. Okay, see all dots, it's a text. Okay, and I have question mark, question mark, question mark, for example. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I have to replace this question mark. See, there are 3 things. One is you can select only the particular, that is what we have seen the last time over here is we have seen this what do you call tabs and groups, right? This is what we have seen last time. So last time, if you select only particular thing, and before that you just press F2, copy this, the same format you want, right? Okay, Control F, Control V. Only 4. I just instead of rather than I okay, to replace all. Okay, Control F, replace all, and you can do replace one. It will take only 4 replacement because you have selected only this. Okay, rather than I click the complete cell to the entire sheet. If I do this, it will replace the 8. Why, you know? Because this all as the same question mark.
That's the reason it replaced all. But the selection do only the selection. You got it right? Okay. So this is the differences. Any doubts? Guys, any doubts?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Right. I'll go to the next.
If you want to overwrite a data, or if you want to overwrite or edit a cell, how do you do that? For example, I have this cell Monday in this text. Now if I want to edit the text, what do I do then? By using a mouse, I can just double click on the cell and the cursor blinks. The moment cursor blinks, this area will be grayed out. That means you cannot use either of these functions. So in this Monday, I have double clicked and the cursor is working on that. So I can just type here and press enter. So this is how you can edit a data. Whereas if you want to overwrite a data, it's very easy as compared to that. You just select the cell and you can start typing and press enter. You can see the data is overwritten on this page. Right? Similarly, if you don't have a mouse, it is very difficult. So that time you can use a shortcut key from the keyboard, that is F2. You just keep your cursor in this cell and you can press shortcut key, that is F2, and the cursor blinks. And the same method. You can just keep on typing here. Press enter. Next we have, similarly, if you want to edit a formula or a function, how do you do that? I have written some numbers here, that is 10 to 70. Now if I want to edit a formula or a function, let's see what is the difference first. Function and a formula. I'll keep my cursor here and you can see on the home tab on the right hand side there's an auto sum. So once you click on auto sum, you can see there's a function which is written equal to sum, cell number J1 to J7, and once you press enter, you get the answer, which is 280, absolutely correct. But if I want to write a formula for this one, I'll just keep my cursor here and the formula I can design will be equal to J1 plus J2 plus J3 plus J4 plus J5 plus J6 plus J7. So I am creating a formula here, whereas this is already inbuilt function by Microsoft Excel. So once I press enter, I'll get the answer same as 280. So what is the difference? This was saving my time, that is the function, whereas this one I had to design. Sometimes there are some functions which are not available in Excel, so that time we have to create our own function formula. So we are talking about how to edit a formula or a function. Editing a formula or a function, that is the same method. So if this is a formula, I'll just double click on this formula and I can just add here 10. So that is editing, press enter, so I'll get 290 because I have added here 10. Similarly, if I want to edit a function, I can just double click and just add here 20, enter. So this way I can do that, or else if there's one more method, select the cell, do not double click, click on the formula bar and add here any number, plus 30, press enter. So you can see here the same options can be used by different methods, that is editing a formula or a function. Next, and the last one which we have is undo and redo. I have done here some adding 10, 20 and 30 numbers. I do not want that. I want to go back. So there are methods known as undo and redo. So if I want to go back, I can see on the home tab, on the quick access toolbar, there's undo option. So I'll just click on this undo option and you can see it is 300. If I go for undo option, it becomes 280. So that means I'm going back to the other place from where I came from. Otherwise, if you want to go back forward, that means you want to redo that option, is you can go for this redo option on the quick access toolbar, redo. So you can see there's changing. If I press undo, it will go back. Select this option or any option, you can see undo, it is going back. If you do redo in the function, in the formula bar, you can see the difference. So that is the difference, undo and redo. We have the shortcuts available. If you don't have a mouse, it's difficult to navigate. I have a shortcut known as Ctrl Z and Ctrl Y. Ctrl Z does the same as undo. So I'll press Ctrl Z and you can see the difference. Ctrl Y is for redo. Ctrl Y, Ctrl Y. So that is for redo option. So you can go forward. Next one, we have the last, which is here given as go to option. here it is replaced. Instead of go-to, it is go-to. So I'll type here go-to option. Now, go-to option is of very much useful. There are various ways by which you can use. The shortcut key by which you can use go-to is Control G. So I'll press Control G from my keyboard and I'll get a dialog box. Control G for go-to. If I want to go to cell number B5, so I'll type here in B5, in this reference, I'll type here B5. Once I click on OK, right now my cursor is in cell number A7. Once I click on OK, my cursor will come in cell number B5. Similarly, I'll press Ctrl G. If I want to go to cell number H8, I'll just type here H8, click on OK. So my cursor is there in cell number H8. Okay. If you want to go a bit advanced in GoTo, you can use GoTo Special. For example, if you only want to go to those areas where functions are written, so you can go for advanced GoTo. So I'll press Ctrl G from my keyboard, that is GoTo. If you don't remember the shortcut, you have to use the longcut method. So I'll close this option. Here in the home tab, if you see find and select, and there's option given as GoTo. So in this GoTo, you'll get the same dialog box. In this dialog box, if you click on the special, and if you say you only want to go to functions or formulas wherever they are written, you can see there's an option written here, formulas, and you can click on OK. The moment you click on OK, your cursor will be highlighting those areas where formulas and functions both are written. So if you see carefully, cell number L3 and cell number J8, both these cells has formulas and functions, so those areas have been highlighted. So that is all in the find, replace and go to options. So I hope you understood. In this video, we have seen how to edit a formula, function, text, and find, replace, just go to. That's all for this video. In this video, we are going to see now formatting in Excel. Let's see those one by one. First one, we'll go for
Okay, team. What have you understood now? It's a formula and editing, right? So I will tell you very basic. Okay. So can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, right? Okay. Am I audible and am I visible? Okay. Right. Okay. So very simple, guys. See here, there are two things. So what I can do here is, see, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I can do here is, this is a fill series. I can do that. Okay. So I want this to be added. Okay. So if I put alt equal, it will come some like this. If you press alt equal until the cell ends. For example, I have 1 here. There is a blank. You could not take it. Then manually what you have to do here is you have to drag it. Then you get 232. This is what is explained. And same thing, if you want to add manually also, this plus this, move the cursor, this, you can move only this and you get the total. You can get B. F2, you can see the function. F2 if you press, you can see the function. This is what the explanation, what he has explained. Okay. And you can use the formulas. See, for example, if you want to do undo and redo. For undo in the sense, whatever done, it goes back. Whatever redo, it goes next. For example, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. How many times you save the workbook, it becomes Control Z. If you do Control Y, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y. That's it. Whatever till the function ends, whatever the last function you have done, it will come Control Z and Control Y. Undo and redo of the data. Right? So this is what the explanation is, editing the data, what to do. For example, is a Control G. Okay. So for example, okay, here also we can do. Okay. You can see only the formulas. For example, I have formula over here. For example. Okay. For example, I have formula here. Okay. So for example, I want to go Control G, only formulas, and I want to, okay, for example, Control G, formulas. Okay, you can see the highlighted ones. Say I can show you here. You can see that. You can see these are the formulas I utilized. So these formulas you can see. So what you can do here is, so you can see instead of rather than Control G, you can just go for, okay, okay, go to special formulas. That is also you can do, and click OK. Click OK. So highlight. Okay, you can see these are the formulas. Control Z if you give, it will go. Control Y you give, it will come. So this is what the explanation. Yes, am I clear? Team, am I clear? Yeah. Any doubts? Hello, team. Any doubts?
No.
No, right? So any doubts, please ask me. Okay. Okay. So what I can do is I go for the next function. Any doubts till now?
Yes, sir.
Next is formatting. Okay. So I'll tell you about the formatting. Okay. Very simple. Bold. It's caps. It is in bold letters. Italic. It's in italic. Underline. You have to do the underline. Okay. And font, alignment, and number. These are three things which we are going to check for the formatting. Okay.
Font, next is alignment, and third one is number. Let's see how to go for font. On your screen in your home tab, if you see there's a font, it says as bold, italic, underline, and many more options. So I've written here font, and all the options I've written.
So you can see here bold. If you click this, select the cell and bold it. If you click this, select the cell and italic. And if you see it is underlined, you can see here.
Here. So I'll show you how to go with one by one. So I'll go for bold. I've selected this text as bold. And now if I want to make it more highlighted, so I'll go for this option as bold. So you can see it is bold. Now the option, if you don't have the mouse, you can use the shortcut key as Control B for bold and unbold instead. So I'll press Control B for my keyboard. You can see it is removed. The bold option is removed. So again, if I press Control B, it is bold now. Next is italic. Now italic, if you see on the screen, is italic. I'll just click on this. You see the font is now italic. If you want to remove, again you have to click on this same option. So I'll just click on italic now. The shortcut is Control I for italic. Control I if you want to bring it back. Next, third one, we have something known as underline. So the shortcut for underline is Control U. This is one method. Or otherwise you can remove it from here itself. Just pressing by underline itself. So that is underline. Third, we have something known as border. So on this place, if you see there's a border written, so I'll just go in the font tab, I'll find out border. So I'll click on this option. What type of border do you want? So these are different options available. If I say I want all borders and I click on this, so when I click outside, you see there's a border applied. So this is only for one cell. Imagine if I want border for multiple cells like this. So if I want for multiple cells, I can just select like this and click on this border. And I'll say yes, all borders. So you see all the cells are being bordered now. If I want to remove it back, I'll just press Ctrl Z, undo, which you have seen. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. So that is a border applied. Again, if I go, a border is applied. Next, if we have, that is a background color. So if you see on the font tab, we have something known as background color. So if I click on this drop down, you can select the color of your choice. So I'll select here as yellow color and the background color is applied. Same way, if you do not want the background color, you can go to the same option again and you can select this as no fills, so the color will be removed. Next is I have something known as font color. Next to the bucket symbol, we have something A which is written, and there's a color which you can give for your font applied. So now I'll select as the blue color and the font color becomes as blue. Next, I have purposely written 3 font 1, font 2, font 3. The reason is I can change the font of the text now. I've selected font 1 and I'll go to this place and you can see there are loads of options available where you can change the font. So here I'll select the font 1, I'll select the option and I'll go for this font. Similarly, I'll select one more font. I'll go to this place and select the second font. Similarly, the third font I have, you can choose any one which is required. Yeah, Bookman old style, so I've selected 3 fonts. So So this way you can see here, you can select all the options available in the font tab. Next one we have, if you want to increase the font size or decrease the font size, we have a shortcut available. You can see this is capital A for increasing the font size and small a for decreasing the font size. So right now I'll go for this capital A. So you see the font size is increased. If I go for small a, the font size is decreased here. Similarly, there are inbuilt options available for font size, and you can choose the font size whichever you want. So let's say if I want 9, I'll select the option as 9 from here, and you can see the font has reduced. Now, next topic we have something known as alignment. So if you see on the home tab, we have font, next is alignment numbers. So we'll go and see this alignment topic. Now, if you see on the screen, I have written here some text. Now, I'll select this text, I'll select some few cells, and now this text, all the cells, I want to merge into one cell. So I'll select this option as merge in center. So if you see, if you observe, all the cells are merged into one cell and the text is aligned into center. Same way, now if you see vertically and horizontally, the text is in between. So what I'll do is, I'll try to change the position vertically down. So I'll try to bring this text vertically upwards. If you see the option first here, middle, bottom. So top, middle and bottom. So this is the alignment of the text vertically. So I'll bring it in the middle. Next is, if I want to assign the text in the horizontal direction, so if you see here, I'll go for the left, middle and right. Same way, left, middle and right. So if you see, observe properly, the top 3 are for the vertical alignment, bottom 3 are for the horizontal alignment. Now, if you want the text to be direction in the different options, here, type to rapidly stand with that you can select the text direction from here. You can go for vertical text. You can select from the other option as rotate text up and different options which are available. So in this way, you can change the direction of the text according to your requirement. So if you do not want the text direction, you can just deselect it. So just click on this option and then it is deselected. So it comes back to the normal position. Next is, if you have a lengthy text in your text cell and if you want to make it properly aligned so that you can give a small paragraph in between, so you have small known as indent. So that is increase and decrease indent. If I keep on pressing, see the change on the screen, a small space are given for the every text. You can see here a small space. If you want to decrease, you can decrease the indent like this. Now I'll just unmerge and show you the wrap text. I'll just unmerge the cell. And suppose there are lengthy text in your cells, how do you manage it? So I'll just try to write here a lengthy text. Now, if you observe, the text is going outside the cell. So how do you manage it? So there is option known as wrap text. When you use the wrap text option, the column width remains the same, but the row height changes. Now, this text, the column width for the D will remain the same and the row height will change. So once I click on this wrap text, if you see, observe carefully, the column width is same, but as the row height has changed dramatically. So when I click on this wrap text, it will change. So this way you can work on alignment. Next topic we have something known as numbers. So if you see, I have written a number here, font, alignment, and the third one is number. Now on the right hand side, I have written some dummy data just to make you understand. So let's see with the first numbers. Now I'll select the 3 numbers, 10, 20 and 30, and I'll give you a shortcut method by which you can go to that number tab. If you see, there's a dead icon on the bottom corner. So if you just click on this option, you'll get a dialog box. The name of this dialog box is format cells dialog box. On this place, if you see, there's a number category alignment. I'll just try to explain you what are the different options available. This number is this option available here. If you go for alignment, this is the alignment. If you see here font, this is the font area. Here it is the border and this is the border area. Next is the fill and that is the fill option available. And the protection goes for protecting the sheet cells. Now we are working on this number tab. Now in this number tab, I'll just move it here. I'll select the number option here. How many decimals you want for your numbers? So right now by default they have given 2 decimals. If you want to increase or decrease, you can select the option. I'll just increase the number to 3 decimals and I'll click on OK. So you see there are 3 decimals. If you do not like, you can go back to the format cells dialog box I've shown you one method how to go for format cells dialog box by just clicking on this button. You can also click on this button, either you can click on this button, but now I'll show you the second method. You can use the shortcut key known as Control 1 from a keyboard. Once you press Control 1 from a keyboard, you'll get the same dialog box. Now you can just reduce number of decimals as 1. No, no. If you observe, the number of decimals only 1. Still, if you want to increase or decrease, there's an option available here. You see here, a small buttons are given. I want to increase the number of decimals or decrease the number of decimals. That is also easy. Still, if you forget the second option, I'll give you one more method to open the dialog box. You can just right click on this numbers and you can see this option as format cells dialog box. So once you open the format cells, same option appears. So various options are available, whichever you like, you can go for it. Next, I have something known as dates. So if you want to change the formats of dates, right now the date which you can see on the screen is of DDMMYY format. If you want to change the format, just do it. So I'll select the cells and I'll go to this place. In this place, if you see there's a date format, by default it is selected. Now, in the sample, if you see there's a sample given the same date which you have selected, 12/7/2016. If you want to change the format, you can choose the format from this. Just click on the drop down and you can select the format which you have. Yeah, let's say if you want this 14 March 2012, so the same way it will showing as date for this month, and then click on OK. Now the hash sign means the text is a bit lengthy as compared to column width. So what you can do is you can just increase the column width like this, or you can just increase from here. So you see 12th of July 2016. Same way you can keep on changing the formats of the date by just going to the same place again, this dialog box. And right now if you want, you can select this. You want year, month and date, and I'll click on OK. The same format is appeared here. So this way you can change the number, or you can say as you can change the date format. Let's see the next one, how you can change the currency format. Suppose you want to add some dollars, euros or rupee symbol into your currency. How do we do that? So first thing is I'll select the currency or the numbers basically. Next I'll go to the same tab and I'll go to this currency. If you observe, there's a symbol as rupee, there's an Indian symbol rupee. Secondly, if you want, you do not like this one, you can go for dollars. If you do not like dollars, you can go for euro and any option. Right now I'll go for this rupee symbol and I'll click on OK. Rupee 10, rupee 20, rupee 30. Similarly, if you want some other symbol, you can just go to the same place again. And you can select the symbol from here. I'll go for some other symbol. Let's say I want Chinese dollar, that is Singapore Chinese dollar. I'll click on OK. So you can see the currency format has changed. So this way you can choose n number of formats from your dialog box for date, number, currency, time and many more. That's all for here.
I think team, it's better. It's a very good explanation. Anyone can know what is formatting, what is color coding, and what is the thing which is involved in this. So he has been explaining a lot of things. So you can see that what we can do that formatting, right? So we can do like self formatting like bold, italic, underline, border, background fill, font 1, font 2, and with respect to numbers, he has explained everything. It's a very, very good self-explanatory video. So what you have to do here is you have to get into the Excel and you have to check on that part. So for example, you can see here whatever he said over here, everything is here. So for example, 1, 2, 3, I can say that. Okay, I can put in middle, I can put it left, I can put it right. So okay, if you put merge and center, it will come merge. For example, if you merge these two things, and if you put this, and you can put merge and center. You cannot merge it, but if you merge and put it as in merge in center, but you can do it in merge, and you can put it in center, you can put it in center. And this is the font, and this is the style. And if you want the same format, okay, if you want the same copy, format painter, if you give the same format, you can give the same format. So everything is here. It is symbols, currency, and the commas, increasing the decimals. For example, I want to do it in decimal values. So for example, I can do continuously, I can do, then I can decrease the values. and everything, right? You can see this tab is very much useful for you people because you do that formatting and you do wrap text, mergence, and if you want to wrap text, for example, one number is going on, okay, enter. Okay, if you see here like this, if I click this wrap text, okay, you can drag it and you can keep it, for example, okay, okay, if you wrap text, it will wrap. Okay, so this condition, this everything will be there in this tab. You can just go through once and let me know if you find any difficulties. Okay, am I clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, guys,
Yes,
any doubt
sir.
till now?
No, sir.
Any problem, please let me know. So guys, if you don't understand from his way he talks, I can also explain it. So it's very simple thing. You can see it in the top of the home screen. You can try it once. It's all the explanation is there in the video. Okay, so okay, let me see the characteristics of the cell.
Grammarly helps you work more efficiently, which makes accomplishing your work goals easier. Get full sentence.
In this video, we'll be looking for logical functions, different various types of logical functions like if, nested if, and, or, not. Let's see those one by one. But before that, I'll show how to go for it. There are some characteristics of a cell. What are the different?
Sorry guys, just give me a minute. Okay, I think this is for week 3, so we don't want that. So we can go for this all the content. I think this is more than sufficient. We will work on some few points. Okay, so I think week 1 and week 2 we have done until formatting. Okay, so any doubts if you want to look into, then I can also do some kind of formatting. Just give me a minute. For example, guys, till now any doubts? Any doubts you want to look into? Guys, very, very, very pretty simple. Okay, so okay, 1 minute. Okay, see, you can see this something is there, right? So we'll work on those stuff. Okay, can someone explain me what to do, what to do's and don'ts? Okay, so what is this called? This is something kind of error. That means some formatting error. If you change it, if you change this into, if you see the drop down is there, right? You can see convert to number, it will convert to number. Actually, that is not right. You can see here 45702 418101564, but actually it starts with 00. You can see here. You can see that it's convert to number, always it doesn't take 0. Okay, so if you want sum, I can put alt equal. Okay, this is the data. What else is required to do this? So any doubts? Whatever he has explained. Any doubts on this? Team, anything, any explanation, please let me know. We can work on that part. Hello? Team, are you there?
Yes, sir. Oh, sir. No doubt.
Any doubts? Guys, we are covered until week 2. Please go and check the videos and then start working on some few Excel. Okay, so if you want the data, I can give the data. Okay, so I'll give some data and I give some kind of assignments. You can start working on it, these assignments.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so what
Yes, sir.
with respect to week 1 topic, I'll give few assignments. With respect to few week 2 topics, you can start and working on your assignments. Assignment doesn't start working on it and start exploring like what is there, what is not there, and I'll tell you to do this, I'll tell you to not to do this. So please do that. So I'll give some kind of assignments. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Any doubts, team? Anything? Any simple doubts also is fine. I can ready to explain. Guys, any doubts? Anything? Any small thing also? Please ask me. Guys, no doubts?
No, sir.
No, is everything is clear?
Yes.
Great, then it's fine. So what we can do now today is like I'll give some kind of assignments to work on practice. So how to work, do this, don't do this, fill the color, do some kind of formatting, apply formulas, functions. So whatever we are seeing, just go through the video. I'll share you the Excel to just work for your sake. Just work it and keep it. Then the real assignment we'll do it later.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, team, thank you. Anything I'll give for 5 minutes as any questionnaire session. So if you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, else we can wrap it up.